I'm here to support Million Meals, something that's very close to my heart mission to end world hunger. And I'm going to be telling you about a day in the life of an intuitive healer. What's one of those, I hear you all ask? You're not going to know the answer to that, because I had to make up a title so I could get paid to speak to the voices in my head. So in order to kind of explain what an intuitive healer does, etc., I thought it'd just be easier if I explained to you what I have to tell clients when they come in. The first thing would be that I would be... What's the first thing I tell them? I don't even remember anymore. Too nervous up here. So the first thing I want to ask them is whether or not they are happy having hands-on or hands-off treatment, because we can only touch in appropriate places. I said we can only touch in appropriate places. The other thing that my guides have done is, if you see me doing this, I'm not just trying to have a jive in the middle of your session. And no, I don't have Tourette's. I'm just being poked, okay? They want me to listen and pay attention. Alright? They've also given me a lovely sign to indicate when truth is being spoken or when it's time to stop, which is a burp. And I'm really grateful for that, because imagine if they'd have given me farts. Time to stop now. Yeah, we know, thanks. End of session. Just to explain how intuition works on a day-to-day basis for me, we've already had it somewhere here, I think, about the whole where's my phone? Oh, where's my phone? So I've come back from an extremely long trip. I'm shattered. I've finally unpacked all the luggage. I finally sit on the sofa and where's my phone? So of course I go back out to the car and I have a look and it's not there. I go rummaging through the luggage, it's not there. I go check the fridge, because that's where all random items end up, right? Socks, keys, motorcycle helmets, it's all in the fridge, not my phone. And then I keep hearing car, car, car. I'm like, all right, I'm going to the car. I go to the car. To cut this short, otherwise I'll run out of time, I've been in the car umpteen times. I've looked at the floor of the passenger seat as if looking at it will somehow mean that magically my phone will appear, but it didn't happen. So then I'm sat there and I'm getting a little bit pissed off with them. I'm going, come on guys, you need to help me out here in the car. And they go, out the car. Oh, excuse me, you just told me to fucking get in the car. No, out the car. All right, fine, I'll get out of the car. And because I was getting a little annoyed, I actually said, right, you're just going to have to tell me what to do. They went, be the vessel. I went, all right. And then this is what happened. And under the front wheel of my car was my phone. Alright, so that was them telling me exactly where it was. So I was looking in the right place, staring at the passenger seat. I was just 10 inches away. So when they tell you every inch counts, it really fucking does. I did learn that day that I might not always get the message the first time round. I might have to do a bit of deciphering, but they are always guiding me. I'm really glad my phone wasn't crunched the next morning going, there's me phone. One such occasion of having to decipher a message was a client showing me this face. I'll show you in a sec. I want some answers, please, guys. What's this look like?
Constipation.
Thank you. Whoever said constipation, that was a really polite way of saying, go do a shit. So I'm with this client. Yeah, exactly. I'm with this client, and I'm getting this message of she needs to go for a shit. I can't fucking tell someone who's paying me and having a session that they just need to go for a shit. That's a daily function. I don't need me for that. And then they explained. She had all this crap she was holding on to. The turds of life were clogging up her system. And she needed to let that shit go. Now, I'll leave you with probably the worst, and I'm really praying, guys, I'm not trying to tempt you to give me something else. The worst one for me was during an energy cleanse. And I've got this male client, I'm going down his energy centres, and I get to the sacral, which is just here. And for those of you that don't know, the sacral area, or energy centre, is your area of creativity and sex. So I'm now hovering over this sacral, and I hear the words, he needs to release. And I'm like, excuse me guys, we've already checked that we don't touch inappropriate places. You know, this isn't intuitive healing with a happy ending, it's not a Thai fucking massage. And then they said again, he needs to release. And I went, oh. And then I don't very often let out a chuckle in the session, but I did fucking laugh out loud because they basically were telling me to tell him to have a wank. And then I started laughing. I went, I don't have the words, guys. I can't say the words, have a wank. You're going to have to help me here. You're really going to have to help me here. So they explained what he had to do was set up a sacred space. It wasn't about having that morning wood come up and bashing one out so you have to spring his step for the day. No. This was about setting up a sacred space and then having a ceremonial release. Shit you not, I did get a text message 2 days later saying I had a great time in the forest, thanks.